Getting back to my getting the power up there. My plan was to mount the box on the pole, but they changed the rules, didn't tell me, so now, even though I got stuff dug to the pole, I have to go over here. This is my setback from the center of the road, that flag, so I have to be on that side of that. These are the edge of my culvert. I can see it down in my hole here. So the plan is just to put my pole right here. I was going to put two, but I might just do one. That goes to the house. I'm just going to have them disconnected from the transformer and just kind of curve it over to this pole. This is the line that comes from my shop, and as long as I got a big ditch dug there, so I'll have a 350 wire coming down here with a new conduit, bigger conduit, and that'll go into the same hole. So then I'll have this 5-foot section here that I got to dig out to get to my new post. I think the transformers typically put out about 600 amps. I'm no electrician. That stuff always messes me up. So I think there'd be plenty of power coming to my 400 amp box to be able to split it, even if I maxed out the shed with 200 amps being used all at once and the house with 200 amps being used all at once. Chances of that happening are zero. I mean, jibber jabber, man. There's a load. So I think I mentioned I'm not much of an electrician. I got this box mounted really nice now. All the screws tightened nicely. I mounted it upside down. I didn't know that until I was trying to put the cover on, and the latch is up here, and the latch has to be down there. Oh. I was able to do a little bit of digging with the excavator because I knew there was no lines in a certain spot, which helped tremendously. Now I'm hand digging. Whew, that's a lot of digging. Oh, I'll take that off. All right, now I get it through there. That might do it. These yellow ones just have to go to these whoop, whoop, whoop. So I'll wait for my buddy to come over and we'll finish that up a little bit every day. This is going to be the easy one. Fish this over the wire. Then I got to get a 10-footer fished over the wire too, and then I can just set those up. Whew. Won't put a lot inside the tube. wire's heavy. Had the inspector out this morning to pre-inspect, I call it. Kind of go over what we've got going inside of here, just to make sure it all looks kosher. So he was fine with it. Asked a few questions. And we got that much done anyway. Yeah, I'm moving my meter from near the house down to the power pole. So I have to basically decommission my meter up by the house. And I need to get a emergency disconnect somewhere in that line to the house. My buddy said, well, why don't you use this? So I had this on the shed for a while because I was going to have a separate service powering the shed, but then I decided, well, that doesn't make sense because I've got to pay for 2 services. My buddy said that you can buy like decommissioned meters that doesn't have the transformer in them. They're just like the old style that read, or the transformer broke or whatever. So I'll just have a dummy meter here. This will replace my meter that's next to the house. And then the important part is there's my emergency disconnect right here. 200 amp right there. Insulation. Wow. I want to try these. Super stilts. It's like a crazy straw. Insulation done. Definitely makes a big difference in sound in here, and I'm sure temperature. Right now the temperatures outside are pretty nice, so it doesn't really matter. Well, my wife's already decorating my office. I have a plant. So what's next? Been inspected already. I can start to put wall boards up. So a lot of it's getting plywood first, and then a mixture of tin and wood and painted plywood and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun. More plywood. Another 58 sheets. Hopefully that does it. And I've been busy. Got quite a bit of it up on the bottom there. There's my handle. So we should have some exciting new colors on the walls and stuff with the tin and the I'm going to play around with barnwood, trying to get some reds in it and stuff. So check back.